Washington Journal. So if you missed it, you want to watch his whole speech, go to our website, cspan.org. Danny, Bluefield, West Virginia, Democratic caller. Danny, good morning. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm hoping that Mitt runs. I would love to pound him into the dirt for a third time. He seems to think he has a divine right. He and his wife couldn't believe that they lost. They're such wonderful, marvelous people. In fact, he's one of the biggest crooks that ever lived. He worked with Bain Capital, destroying companies, destroying jobs. He's the epitome of everything that's wrong with our government being owned by Wall Street. So I encourage him to run and waste lots of Republican money and fight Bush and fight Cruz and fight everybody. I think that would be just great.
Danny, who would you like to see?
Have a great day.
Danny, before you go, who would you like to see as the Democrat matched up against him?
Elizabeth Warren only. Hillary Clinton, her husband betrayed us with NAFTA and all the free trade agreements. He's a corporate whore. She's a corporate whore. We don't need these people.
All right.
We need genuine Democrats that fight for working Americans.
Okay. Jim, Newcastle, Delaware, Republican. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't mind if Romney runs. Hopefully he'll dilute Bush and they'll both fall. I'd like to see somebody like Mike Pence or Scott Walker run for president. I think Romney shows insanity because he's trying to do the same thing over and expect different results. So hopefully he will run, and him and Bush will sort of just destroy each other, and then we can get a real, constitutional conservative in there.
The economic system, the way things are set up, is geared towards that fast trading deals, geared towards funneling all of the wealth towards people that have money.
Vince, we're talking about Mitt Romney possibly throwing his hat into the ring. What do you think?
What?
All right. Let's move on. David, Madison Heights, Michigan, Democratic caller. David, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, how are you today?
Doing fine. Go ahead, sir. What do you think about Mitt Romney?
Yes, I think he should run again and make himself a three-time loser. I think it was about 2 months ago that he did an interview and he said absolutely not. He would never run for president again and put his family through that. Typical Republican flip-flopper. Now he's thinking of running, or he's probably going to run. I hope he does run so he can get crushed again.
Well, who could beat him on the Democratic side, David?
I think any Democrat would beat him because I don't think middle-class America is that dumb.
An independent. Sydney, good morning. What do you think about Mitt Romney calling donors and staffers from 2012 and saying that he's looking at a third shot at the White House?
Yes, ma'am. I think you are a very arrogant person. You changed the topic, and when a man tried to ask you a question, you cut him off. You just read about Elizabeth Warren, which has nothing to do with your topic. So if you can't stick to the topic, why should your audience?
Elizabeth Warren possibly being a challenger to Mitt Romney in 2016?
No, I'm talking about the man that called earlier, and he wanted to speak on what you were reading out of the paper, and you cut him off.
Okay, well, the host will sit in this chair. One of the things we try to do is let you know what else is in the newspaper besides what we're asking you to weigh in this morning, because we want you to